That's what I feel. Thank you.
True, true. Absolutely. Thank you, Bharti ma'am, for saying that. Now, I would request Jaswinder sir, we would like to end the session with your remarks for your concluding remark. And what would be your priority if you get a chance to become Minister of Education, Jaswinder sir?
Yeah, I'll surely tell that. But I want to add one thing to what Bharti ma'am said. Ma'am, we as a company, Dr. Neeta, also to you also, we as a company, we have trained 25,000 plus teachers till date. And we generally train language teachers on how to deliver. The first thing I tell them that if your class is not making noise, learning is not happening. How can you say, I'm going to teach you how to speak but keep quiet? How does that work? So a language class has to be noisy. I tell the principals, बातें करने दो, यही तो सिखाना है, right? So what we say is that yes, a noisy class is an interactive and an interesting class. Okay. So now coming on to my concluding remark on to today's session of what we've talked about, that I have attended a lot of such sessions. Everybody's saying great, but everybody's saying very difficult to implement. Let's not worry about that. Break the entire NEP 2020 into small segments. Start one, achieve it. Start second, achieve it. So, ma'am, in management, we say start as an end start process. You start one, end it, and then you start another one. You don't have a start process in the Gantt chart. So what you do is you start something, finish it, go to the second, finish it, and if you break it into small achievable milestones, this can be achieved. And the government, the education department has already given us enough time, right, ma'am? We've got time till 2030. So we don't have to invent everything in a day. There are going to be changes. There are going to be additions. We should accept that, because this time when they worked, they did not work to get the votes. The education NEP 2020 is not a vote gathering machine. So they really want that India shines. They really want this achievement. So we'll have to put in all the efforts that we can. We have to go that extra mile and give it. And that, extra push, when we give it to car, it runs faster. And that momentum has to be created. And I'm sure it is already created, with such a lot of discussion. So that is what I would say. Let's take up NEP 2020 that way. Coming on to what would I do if I were to be a minister for a day? My first thing is to tell you one thing. Whatever kind of policies are made, whatever kind of infrastructure is made, whatever kind of money is put in, it is not going to be a success till the time we have the right kind of people who work as teachers. Because they are the one who are going to implement. Ma'am, I manage a company, you both manage schools. We will just tell them what to do, but ultimately it has to be done by them. So we need to attract the right kind of people to come into this education fraternity. And that is what NEP has done, that 4-year integrated B.Ed course. Right from the beginning, I know that I am going to be a teacher. I'm preparing to be a teacher. I'll do my best to be a teacher. And I will come with teaching as a choice, not by force. When I come with a teaching as a choice as my ultimate thing, then I will always do a good job, because I have chosen that. And let's get the right kind of people. But how do you do that? By giving them the right kind of remuneration and by giving them the required respect. That respect part is very important. Our teachers need that respect. So I would classify teachers as the first class citizens of the country. Not even the doctors, not even the scientists. But who is creating the doctors? Who's creating the scientists? It's us teachers. Around 20 days back in the newspaper, there was an article saying that in one of the Scandinavian countries, where the doctors and the engineers are paid less than the teachers, they went on to the government office and said, why is it that we work 9 hours, 8 hours, teachers work 6 hours, and still they are paid more than us? It was just a one-line answer. The answer was, because you are common people. What is that? That means the teachers are not common people. They are the ones who made you. So never ever compare yourself with teachers. And because the teachers are creating you, they are creating the future citizens, they are creating the strength of the country. Whether they make a soldier out of you, a doctor out of you, an engineer out of you, a plumber out of you, an industrialist out of you, whatever you have made, that is because of the teacher. So give them that respect. I have also started a mission, and I'm going to request both Bharti ma'am and Dr. Neeta Please join me in this mission. I'm going to share a small document for a minute.
Yeah.
Okay. So can you see the document? I think it will come now. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So what I'm trying to say is, we as a company, we are a language development company from English to other languages also. Now we're coming with the French. But what we want to do is we want to, since we have trained so many teachers, we understand that we need to recognize all the educationists. So, a doctor has a DR written before them, an engineer ER, a chartered accountant CA. Why can't we put an ED in front of the teacher's name? Let the teachers be recognized. Let the world know that here comes the teacher, here goes the teacher, and this is where a teacher lives. Let them get the recognition. And believe me, if we are recognized, if we are respected, we will never do wrong. That onus comes onto us, right? So let us get into that. And what I have done is I have taken the liberty, Dr. Ma'am and Bharti Ma'am, I've taken the liberty of writing this. If you could use this, and if you could also let your teachers do that, let it percolate. We can't wait for the government to do that. They have a lot of work to do. Let's do this. If you have your teachers, tell them.
Sure, sir.
Write
Sure.
a letter to them. Thank you, ma'am.
Definitely,
Write a
it's
letter.
a good
We will
step.
take it forward.
Yes.
Just
Good
write
initiative.
that
We will take it forward.
ED so and so teacher, she will love you for that. And tell them that I respect you, and whomsoever you respect will never do wrong. And as it is, teachers don't do wrong. So let's join hands, do this, and see that we bring in glory to our fraternity. We bring in the right kind of people to join this thing and make our country a strong country. Thank you so much.
Here, I'd like to just make one more point, sir. The practice, as the sir has asked, what are the best practices that you follow? Here, I'd just like to tell it's maybe not be that great practice, but in the teacher planner, when we ask a teacher to write his or her name, down that, just below that line, empty line that we give, we just write, I'm an asset to the nation. That's how we give, so that they feel pride. They take pride while writing their name, and they feel proud. Yes, we are an asset to the nation.
And they'll always do good then. They'll always do good.
They feel happy.
Yeah, they feel happy. And like
Absolutely.
I think initially you started, we need happy people. Right, ma'am?
Yes.
You said we need happy people. Why not happy teachers?
Happy teachers make happy
It
kids.
starts from there only.
Yeah, it starts. So thank you so much. Thank you.
Absolutely. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Bharti ma'am, Neeta ma'am, Jaswinder sir. Big thanks to all the participants for being with us for the entire session. To make this the 154th session of Leadership Talks truly special. Thank you all. We'll end the session here. Thank you all.